Today we got our very first look at the brand new upcoming horror comedy movie Heart Eyes, and I can confidently say after watching this trailer for myself, I think that this thing has all the makings to become one of, if not the most anticipated horror movie of the year for me. We got a pretty solid cast for this movie, starting with Olivia Holt, who you might have seen in the Totally Killer movie. We got Mason Gooding, who most of us know from the newer Scream movies. We have Devon Sawa, who has pretty much been in anything from Final Destination all the way to the new Chucky TV series, and we have Jordana Brewster. You might have seen her in the 2006 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and she is most known for her roles in the Fast and Furious movies. With that said, the trailer for this movie did a very good job at piquing my interest, and so today we're going to go through it. I'm going to break down all the little details that we saw within the trailer, and I'm going to get you guys all caught up on everything you need to know before we go to see Heart Eyes on February 7th. So without further ado, go ahead and grab yourself a snack and a drink, sit tight, and let's get into it. So the trailer opens up in a coffee shop. We see a cup of coffee getting placed down and then grabbed at the same time by Mason Gooding's character and Olivia Holt's character. We then find out that this absolutely blossoms into a relationship between the two. We get these cute little couple moments. They're hanging out. It appears to be Valentine's Day, and then Olivia Holt looks in her closet and finds the Heart Eyes killer. All seems dark in the trailer after this until the Heart Eyes killer lights up his heart eyes within the mask, and I have to say this is a really cool detail. I really like the look of the eyes glowing. I'm not sure if this is something we're going to see a whole lot in the movie, but it definitely appears to be something that plays to the advantage of the Heart Eyes killer. So anytime someone thinks they're going to get away in these dark alleys or in these dark buildings, he can definitely light those up and see them a lot more clear, and I think that this is a very menacing look, and I really like the mask. Another thing they show in the trailer after this is that the Heart Eyes killer has a machete that he uses. He's going straight up Friday the 13th on everybody, and I love it. Another scene that they show right after this is a little bit confusing, and I saw a lot of people speculating on what exactly this could be, but it looks to me like the Heart Eyes killer has somehow gotten access to the control panel for this carnival that everybody's in, and it looks like he has this girl trapped inside of it, and she is about to get crushed by a machine. We get another close-up of the Heart Eyes killer, once again menacing, but the big detail in this is that he has some sort of Cupid's arrow weapon that he likes to use. This is already added on to the machete that we saw him use in the beginning, and a plethora of other weapons that we will see him use throughout this trailer. So I'm excited to see all of the creativity behind the kills in this movie. It's going to be really cool to see the versatility, all of the weapons that he uses, all of the ways that he uses the weapons. It's going to be something really cool to see with this brand new killer. Right after this, we get our first looks at the detectives in the movie. Of course, this is going to be Devon Sawa and Jordana Brewster, and I think that they're going to be pretty interesting in a detective role. They definitely seem like they can pull off this type of character, and once again, like I said, they've had so many roles in so many great movies and TV shows, so I can't wait to see where they go with this either. After this, we see another menacing act from the Heart Eyes killer. He's smearing the blood off of someone's face and then smearing it onto his own. Once again, very malicious, very evil. I absolutely love the way that they are showing this character in the trailer so far. He's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with, and it's something that they can definitely take and run with it. They can make more movies after this if he's not to die in this movie. I cannot wait to see how menacing this character actually is. As I touched on just a little bit ago, it looks like he is in control of festival or carnival rides once again. He turns on the carousel as it looks like Olivia Holt's character Allie is hiding from him, and then another small fight scene ensues. Right after this fight scene, we see Olivia and Mason Gooding's characters escaping. They finally get themselves cornered in a locked room, and just as it all seems safe, a knife goes through the door to jump scare the both of them. And once again, this is one of those little details, one of those little scenes that you've seen in iconic horror movies or TV shows, and this is one of my favorite things of all time. You know, when a character thinks they're safe and we get the close-up jump scare. I definitely love stuff like this, so the fact that they're putting this in the movie gives me even more hope that we are getting what I'm wanting to get out of this. I definitely love the direction that the trailer is taking us in. Another small scene that I definitely wanted to talk about is this scene where it looks like Mason Gooding's character is actually handcuffed to a table in one of the FBI's interrogation rooms, and it looks like the Heart Eyes killer has somehow managed to get his way in there, and we are going to be getting a fight scene between this killer and Mason Gooding while he is handcuffed to a table. Undoubtedly, you know, they set this up on purpose. this. It's going to be very intense. It's going to be a very like thrill ride experience to watch this scene go down. So I'm definitely curious what they're going to do with this. And then another scene that we get at the very end is him slashing this guy. I'm going to blur it for obvious reasons, but it's just a very menacing look. And I love this look for the Heart Eyes Killer because, you know, when you first read the synopsis or when you first get the details for this movie, you think, okay, this is going to be another crappy modern horror movie. We have this stupid idea for a killer, but actually that's not the vibe I'm getting at all with this guy. I think he's going to be menacing. I think the story's going to be great. The cast already looks great, and this is definitely something that you don't want to miss. The main thing in this trailer that they talk about, and the main thing in the entire plot of this movie, is that the Heart Eyes Killer only hunts you down if you're in a relationship, apparently. He has now come out for the past 2 years. He's hunting down anybody who's in a relationship to kill them and get revenge on them. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if maybe it's just a guy who got his heart broken on Valentine's Day. Maybe he's just never had love on Valentine's Day and he's jealous and he wants to get revenge. This is going to be an interesting story to follow, and I definitely love movies like this because it kind of seems like a Scream type movie for me. It seems like it could be a whodunit movie possibly, and a modern take on Scream are my favorite Scream movies that we've gotten, so if it's anything like that, then I'm interested. This movie also comes to us from the same studio behind the Thanksgiving movie, which is yet again another one of my favorite modern horror movies that we have gotten in the past few years. So once again, if it is anything like that, if it's anything like the modern Scream movies, I'm highly interested. I'm very excited, and I am just ready to see what direction this movie goes in. It's not often that you get a brand new horror movie announced and you're so excited to go and see it, but this is one of those movies. As I said, Heart Eyes is scheduled to release on February 7th of this year, so you definitely want to go and catch it in theaters as soon as it drops. I know I will. If you do plan on going to see this movie when it releases, or if you don't plan on going to see this movie in theaters, and let me know your reasons down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of me breaking down the trailer for you. If you did, then please be sure to let me know by clicking that thumbs up button and subscribing to the channel. And if you are going to subscribe to the channel, then you might as well click that notification bell as well, because it is literally right there next to that subscribe button. My name is Hayden. It was an absolute pleasure having you here on the channel, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.